Hello everyone, I'm here to show you Scentbird. I've seen people all around YouTube and on Instagram, TikTok talk about it, and for me, I am an individual who actually purchase Scentbird every month. I do like their product. It's simplistic and it allows you to, go through some very expensive scents. They do have the price. They do have the, I think it's the retail price of how much it would cost to you to have the full bottles of said fragrances. Now, from I don't want to sell you on something that I don't use by me just saying that that I don't use them or that I say I use them. As you can see, I am a very big purchaser of Scentbird, and that's just not one, but these are also capsules and their cases. As you can see, I do like Scentbird. I do hold some of their older or like later older versions of their cases, because before, back in the day, Scentbird used to have cases. Well, this is the newer versions of how their cases are made by a magnet that closes together and is able to hold the vials and keep them safe and secure. Now, their older ones used to have, the collapsible versions, as you can see from the bottom. They're different in a way. One is meant to just, stay together but just easily open. And this is to separate completely and allow you to, hook them together. They still use they still use the magnetic portions of their vials cases. But as you can see, is with this, it will be kind of hard for you to open it and not have the vial fall out. So they did take some time to come out with a better one. And now that when you want to change out the vials, you're able to open it safely, and it still keeps it within the corner or in the for the back where it's usually stayed. And you easily switch them out like that. With all that being said, I do just want to show that I'm not just a person who's going to sit there and tell you that I do purchase Scentbird or you should go get it if I've never really, took the time to know what Scentbird is or never experienced it. So as you can see, I do purchase it. I am a monthly purchaser of their fragrances. And I like it. It's a niche that you wouldn't realize that you need or that most people ever really try to extend for themselves. And these are the pouches that come in. They have two pouches that holds the case and the vial. So basically this one and this one come with the pouches, and their third vial comes in this container. Still says Scentbird on it, and that's pretty much all you get within the packaging, within a bubble wrap, not envelope but packaging. Now, the other part that I do love so much about Scentbird, that it shows you what you've gotten for the month. Now, for some reason, they gave me 4, but I don't have 4. So right now, we'll see out of out of 4, which ones did I really get. Now, I did choose this, Looks nice. I think I've purchased not the vial itself, but I definitely did purchase a brand of this because I remember, you know, the packaging and everything. They do have the notes that come with it, a little ingredient list of how it's made, a little information on top, and the ingredients or notes you'll be having through the entire, you know, scent. And there is a QR code to lead you directly to the vial itself. I am a big fan of their clones, so I did get another one. As you can see, they are different, not just by the color, but also by the note tab that you get from it, which is actually pretty cool. Again, a bit more information, ingredients, and, you know, manufacturers of this brand. Here's also another one. As you can see, they are actually, you know, pretty in depth of what the notes are. I'm not a big, like, you know, snob when it comes to clone. I just enjoy if it smells good and it's not your regular uncle's, you know, scent that chokes everybody out by him putting so much on it. You know, I'm pretty good with that. And if it's just gentle on the nose but more pronounced, it's definitely a plus. So, like I said, I have 4 pictures, but only 3 vials. Now, let's see from whichever one I have been delivered. 1, 2, Yahtzee, and 3. And the good thing is you can definitely tell that these aren't just vials of whatever. Like, they are clone. They do have a color to them. They are pretty much different in their own ways. It's not like you're purchasing hoping that they're giving you actual, you know, clones. These are all different colors, and they are definitely the brands that you've selected for the month. Now, we have, let me see, which one is this one? Continuum or kinetic? Continuum, okay. This one. We have Continuum, we have Versace, okay, cool. We have Versace, Mr. Expensive. Eros, Versace Eros, and Mind Games. So the one that I didn't get was another kinetic. But, you know, I have one, so I can't really get upset. Continuum. So I can't really get upset. But they're from the same brand, just, you know, I guess a different variety. Now, I am sick, so I'm not going to sit there and be able to probably smell the robustness from each. No, actually, I still can. It actually smells really good. It's very clean. From the notes that you get, you can see the bleed through of it, but from the definite notes, you do get green mandarin. It's really nice. Yeah, you definitely get that citrusy note from it. Definitely a great brand and a nice gentle scent. It's not overpowering. If you saw, like, it wouldn't knock you off your feet if somebody walked past you smelling like that. It's definitely a good one. I like. So that's a 10. I like it. I don't like giving things like, you know, a 9.5. If you like it, go all the way. Say it's a 10. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good. Versace. Hey man, yeah, y'all make money, so I would expect nothing less from Versace at least. You do get citrusy notes, and you do get mint oil, which is great for a very outdoorsy, like festival, not festival, but excursion. Sorry, this is actually really good, and it's definitely more like a when I it's a good dress. When I say that, it's definitely you wouldn't wear this a regular old schmegular old outfit. This is something where you are here to show out and show up. I mean, show up and show out. This is definitely something that you want to make sure that people stop you and what are you wearing? What is that? Versace, you did good. Versace Eros, if I'm saying that correctly. You did good. Mind Games. Mentor. Let's try it. They do have notes of coffee. So I am expecting a more smokier note from this. Let me spray it on camera. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm not upset about any of these. That's so good. I'm getting a very strong caramel smell. Salted caramel. It's not like a headache sweet. It's definitely a gentler on the nose sweet. It's good. Getting citrus, but it's definitely in like at the afterthought. Like for the first two, this is the citrusy notes that you get from the mandarin and from what was I don't want to cheat. From the lime. Okay, not lime, lemon. The like citrusy notes are usually very pronounced and forward, but for this one it's definitely on the back. Like you smell that leading away. The coffee is definitely a front forward, and I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have y'all look at it. Creme de cassis. Listen, I'm not fancy, so, but you definitely get a lot of these notes. At least the coffee, Italian lemon, which I don't know if it smells different than a regular lemon, American, or salted caramel, but it's definitely not a bad smell. This is a very soft smell. This is a nighttime smell, I would definitely say. You would get this for a nighttime excursion. And as you can see, they are very, like, the colors on the clones itself aren't bad at all. They are very, robust in their own way and very nice, gentle looking. I would definitely love to purchase the full bottles of these because these are 10 out of 10s. I'm not upset about any of the purchases that I've made, and it's definitely a good one. I do appreciate it. It's really good. These, for the monthly subscription, for me, after you get your first, they give you a good deal for your first purchases. Now, I'm not sponsored by Scentbird to say any of these, so these are my true feelings about what Scentbird is and as a company, how they roll. It's really good. But after your first one, I think $12, I think, is their first month that you get. I think it is like, 50 something dollars. I know for a vial, it seems kind of hit or miss, but you have to realize the vials that you usually get or the sampler sizes. These are bigger than the sampler sizes, in my opinion, because I do have a sampler size of Coach. And as you can see, that's the sampler size, and this is probably like $50 or something. So for you to get 3 good sized vials of some of the most world-renowned scents, I would say it's definitely worth it. It's definitely nice, not gamble, but it's definitely a nice little game you can play if you don't want to sit there and purchase full vials that you have no real clue on how they actually, you know, smell and how they linger. I've been a scentbird, you know, connoisseur for months, and for me, these are definitely a good way to go for any excursion that you might have, or that if you just want to experience what it is to have a better array of just scents that you never really had before. These are definitely something I would recommend. So yeah, if you ever do want to try Scentbird, please, by all means, try them. Give it a try. It's nothing to lose. And hey, you'll be able to at least go through your family and ask them which ones they like. Get their honest opinions about it. And the only thing you spent was $50 at the end after your, like, you know, your sampler size or your, you know, newbie purchase. You know, you don't have to pay the full price for your first one. I don't know, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, I appreciate this, and I just wanted to make a video about what you should expect for Scentbird if you purchase it. So this has been the Ducketeer giving you his honest review on Scentbird. Again, this is not a paid promotion. This is not something that Scentbird has asked me to do. This is my honest review on it, and of course, it's really good. So please, by all means, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment about if next month when I get another one, would you like to see that, and for me to break down my opinions on my monthly purchase. So again, thank you and have a great day.